CMV, doctor notes for minimum wage workers is bullshit and only a way to exert control. This clearly depends on where you live. I'm a lawyer as well and I absolutely have to get a doctor's note every single time I call in sick. Europe here. Removed. 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 In Ireland, it is only a legal requirement to provide a doctor's note after 3 consecutive days of absence. I have this issue with excused absences in college. I have chronic health issues. If I visited the doctor every time I had something that required me to miss class, I'd be there all the damn time. I couldn't afford it. So I have to force myself to get to class when I'm sick and probably shouldn't even be driving, because of my school's attendance policy. How do you feel about schools requiring a note from the parents if a student misses school? Deleted. Removed. It should be only if you are out more than 3 days or more. That's on business. It's better to retain good employees and be kind and show love and have a family employee ethics. This is why you go to work and throw up over everyone. 1. You get to go home. Point 2. They will never doubt you again. Doctor notes are annoying. Sometimes I am just sick and don't need to go to the doctor. But now I have to spend 3 to 4 hours of the day while sick and pay $25-ish to go see a doctor to tell me what I already know. In the right now hoping Walmart will take a doctor's note lol. But you need to be able to prove you're sick. Or else bad workers will take advantage of both the employer and their coworkers by ditching them. Particularly on tough days. I agree with you. But I'll also say some corporate jobs do this too. Years ago at an ad agency I was a manager and broke my ankle. I couldn't get to work for 3 days and they demanded a doctor's note as part of policy. Which I never gave them, and ignored all attempts from them to get one from me. Most minimum wage employees don't have insurance, so spending hundreds of dollars to go to an urgent care only for a note seems ridiculous. There should be a time frame of at least out sick 2 or 3 days before a note required. Check what your labor laws are. Here in Oregon, if your work requests a sick note from the doctor, the employer has to reimburse the cost. But it's not advertised, so most people have no idea. Had a job that would fire you if they found out you were job hunting, so I would have sick days to go do interviews. It was hard getting doctor notes, so I just made sure I took less than 3 days or had a relative die. Yeah. So, if it was part of the employment agreement, then stand and deliver. The last time I was told to get a doctor's note, I flat out said I am not going to do that. Write me up if you want. Didn't get a note, didn't get written up. Well, business owners need to know that they're not being lied to by staff. Also, please explain why you want your view changed. Greater than, oh, but too many people were calling out. Sounds like a personal problem. It is a personal problem. Your friend's personal problem. If you're on the schedule and you don't come to work, everyone else has to work that much harder. If you're sick, go to the doctor. I don't see how this is a problem. Deleted. Deleted. This is actually an abuse of the medical system. It's requiring that an MD babysit your employee for you, not to mention delays vital healthcare for someone who really needs it because those who don't are overtaxing the system. If you're a lawyer, take Domino's and other abusive businesses to task. You'd be doing a service for all of us. Removed.